Steve Harrington is officially cooked, and here's why. So last night, the Duffer Brothers were on the Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show, and Jimmy Fallon had asked them to direct a scene of how Volume 2 and the finale are going to go, and this is what they had to say.
Yeah, this is Steve. 11's in one.
Oh! There it is! That's how Stranger Things ends!
Now, looking closer at this scene, it's clear that Steve is on the chopping block and literally on the edge of going over. Now, it's clear the Duffer Brothers know how much Stranger Things fans love this character, and I think they're playing into it, but personally, I do think that he is cooked this season, but I do think they're going to serve his story and character arc with greatness. So, unfortunately, you guys, I think our boy Harrington is cooked. Now, looking closer at their scene, we can see that 11 is underwater, most likely hinting toward the void, and she's most likely going to have to fight a lot of battles against Vecna or do some spying, but who knows how that's going to play in Volume 2. But also, if we look closer in the background, we can see that Will, Vecna, and Mr. What's-It are all stacked on top of each other. I think this is, again, playing into the whole powers lining up and being one and the same. Now, as we know, Will doesn't necessarily have powers, but he's pulling them from Vecna because his powers are innate, which is going to be important. Now, I fear this might end up costing Will his life at the end of the show, because as we know, to defeat Vecna, who knows what sacrifices are going to have to be made. Now, personally, I just love that the Duffer Brothers are having this much fun, and with Volume 2 coming on Christmas Day and the finale just a few weeks away, I gotta say I have never been more on edge for so many of these characters. But lastly, I did want to point out that Hopper is in front of Mr. What's-It. Now, I also think his character isn't safe, and I don't think enough people are talking about that, but I'm curious, what are your guys' theories, because there's so much to say about this little bit. And also, rest in peace, Barb, because it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing her anytime soon. Sorry, Jimmy, to disappoint.
I always rooted for you, Barb.
So all of that to say, besties, I think Steve Harrington is on the chopping block, and I don't think it's going to be many episodes into Volume 2 before we have our first character hit. So let me know your guys' thoughts, and are you guys excited for the second volume of Stranger Things 5?